Okay guys, you want to just make sure that you're starting off with freshly washed hair. I actually co-wash my hair to cleanse it, or conditioner wash for those who don't know what co-washing is. But I like to do this just to have a clean and fresh base when I'm starting off with hairstyles like this, just so that it lasts throughout the week. I don't want to have to keep redoing my hair every 2 or 3 days unless it's a wash and go. So here I'm just parting my hair down the center. I'm actually going to change it and go over to the side. And before I do that, or after I do that, then I'm going to start to part my hair into quadrants. So here I am going to be showing you how I section my hair before I begin twisting in the back. I don't want to part straight down the middle and then do 2 or 3 twists on one side and 2 or 3 twists on the other side. I'll part it straight across the back, and then I'll do one part on the left side, one part in the middle section, and then the last part on the right section, which you'll see me doing now. So here I'm just using Shea Moisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. I'll use this before I use the 100% Baobab oil. And before I apply this oil, I'll use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. But with each strand, I'm gonna take a little bit of, before I separate into sections, the 3 strand subsections, I'm going to take this Jamaican Black Castor Oil, I'm gonna rake it through and smooth it down my hair shaft, just to make sure that there aren't any tangles, because you don't want to get the strands tangled before you start the twisting motion. So as you can see, I'm showing you as I'm smoothing it through and making sure that it's all the product is evenly applied. Okay, so what you're gonna do is separate the hair into 3 strands, and then you're going to take the hair on the strand on the far left and wrap it over the other 2 strands of hair, and you just want to keep repeating this motion. It's very similar to a regular cornrow or a regular braid, but instead of the crisscrossing motion, it's more so the wrapping. So take the one on the far left, wrap it over. See, I'm zooming in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So you take the one on the far left and you wrap it over the other 2 twists, and you just keep repeating this motion. Take the far left, wrap it over. Take the far left and wrap it over. Another thing that I also like to do is make sure that I'm keeping the twist tight as I come down my hair shaft and not dragging the twist down, if that makes sense. Because my hair is so thin, I typically like to 2-strand twist it when I get towards the bottom of the twist sometimes, and then I'll wrap my finger around the twist at the bottom. Okay, I'm all done. I'll twist it up. At this point, I'll just, get distributing that oil that I put in earlier after I did each twist. Actually, I'm gonna be doing this again because I missed some twists, but I'm putting that 100% pure Baobab oil on the twist just to lock in that moisture from the leave-in conditioner that I used. And I just want to seal in all that moisture before I put my scarf on, but I didn't show that in this clip, but you'll see it in the next clip. Okay, it is the next morning and here's the scarf. I didn't show it putting on, but it's very self-explanatory. Just put the scarf on and here it is in all my glory. But I'm gonna take this off and then you're gonna see how flattened the twists are, but I'll have to, you know, run my fingers through it and just to spring it back to life, which you'll see me doing here. Now that I've sprung or waken up the twist a little bit, I'm just gonna put in that 100% baobab oil again, just so that I don't snag it as I'm trying to unravel the twist. I wanna not have as much frizz as possible, just so that the style will last a lot longer this way. Okay, you'll see me, I actually used 2 pumps initially to unravel the twist, and you'll see that I'm only untwisting the one at a time. There's 1 strand right there, and then the other 2 strands are in my other hand, just so that I decrease the amount of frizz when you're unraveling it, because it's very easy to do if you just rake your fingers through it, unless you're going for that look, which is fine. Okay guys, I have a tip for you. When you're going to separate the curls, what I'd like to do is separate the curls where it wants to naturally separate and part, and that way I'm not creating a whole new separate curl. Okay, here's the finished product in the back. I just wanted to show you when you don't do that center part, so you don't have to pick it out or just to hide that part down the middle, which is why I did it in 3 sections towards the back. That's what you can see there. So no awkward or ugly parts down the middle. I just love how defined this came out. I could have braided it at the roots so so the roots would be a little tighter, but I don't mind that look and it's fine for me. But if you wanted to, because I've seen other tutorials where they braided first starting at the root so that the root was tighter, but I prefer it this way. It's up to you, whatever you want to do for your hair.